Previously on Fly with a Guy. I'm laying over in New York City right now, and then tonight we are going to Rome. Should I ruffle up this bed or should I leave it made up? I spent like 5 minutes trying to ask him for a round of shots. Oh, we ordering room service? Are we having a party?
I mean, we could, but...
My anniversary was the beginning of this month, May 5th, my 1 year here at the New Airlines.
I've been trying to make my wallet fold all day. Cashing in my dreams, big payout. Underneath my money tree, big shade.
So I'm home in Virginia, and I know some of y'all always ask about the chickens. You are not going in there. So here they are. My stepdad has like expanded their coop a lot, so they have a lot more space to roam. But there they are, the Virginian chickens. A bunch of these are new, so I don't even know them, and they don't know me. Get back, ma'am. What up, though? What y'all doing? Y'all just chilling? Y'all want a free range? It's like they would be so mad at me if I let these chickens out, because they not coming back until the nighttime. Hey freedom flyers, welcome back to another video on the channel. I'm Brandon, I'm a guy who flies. I feel like every video now I'm starting it in the car, but such is life. I am currently in Virginia. I had 3 days off after my last 6-day trip, and now I'm starting a 7-day trip today. So we're on our way to Richmond Airport because we're going to commute up to New York. My family's annual Father's Day cookout, I think I told y'all about that. It's this upcoming weekend, not Father's Day. Thank you to the person that told me that, but they're doing it a week early. So I'm going to split my trip in half because it passes back through base, so I'm able to do that and drop the bottom half. But today we're going to work the first part, which is the 4-day Berlin trip. I'm commuting out of Richmond Airport directly to JFK Airport. So hot in Virginia today. It's like 85, but it feels like 89. People don't realize how hot Virginia is. It's not the north. Let me tell you that. We have very hot summers and very cold winters. We have 4 distinct seasons, but I will get completely dressed before I go to the airport because I don't need any problems with TSA. Flight leaves at 7, which, is that a snake? Sorry. Living in the country, flight leaves at 7 this evening. My report time isn't until 10:25. So I'll be at JFK like 2 hours in advance. That's it, that's all. Let's go to work. Made it into the airport. I ended up parking in like the daily garage because I was kind of cutting time close. I wasn't sure what TSA was going to look like. I ended up being in the standard, the pre-check line. Then there's a gentleman in the regular security line, and I could hear him like mumbling under like his breath about how long it was taking them to process people. But there was 10 people between the people who were already at the conveyor belt and those of us waiting. It is amazing what a little bit of daffodil medallion platinum status will have people thinking that they're owed the world when nobody cares about your status, let's be honest. So yeah, that was that. Yeah, I was sitting by myself at a completely empty gate. There's 3 empty gates all consecutively like beside each other, and I picked a spot, and then it never fails that other people come and sit near you, across from the bench you're sitting on, or at the other end of the bench you're sitting on, and you're just like, there are 72 open benches. Why did you pick this one by me? The flight is now boarding. I was number 2 on standby when I listed for it. I'm now number 5. All right, you all, so we have made it onto the aircraft. Like I mentioned, we are going to Berlin tonight. It was a very quick flight, like an hour I want to say in 15-20 minutes from Richmond to JFK. The crew was really cool. I slept the whole time, like knocked out. So I got some rest, and then I went ahead and had dinner while I was in Terminal 4. Grabbed a coffee. I am working 3 right. So the same position I just worked coming, I want to say Oslo, that Oslo trip. I was originally on 3 left, but left takes second break, so I swapped with the guy who was on 3 right so that I could have first break because it's already been a long day. I'm ready for some rest, but we are full tonight. 7 hours and 8 minutes? So 5:30.
I'll wake up at 5. Get
You-
ready to leave.
Okay, I'm gonna wake up at 5:30, so I'll probably text you then to make sure you're up.
Okay.
I asked for a room with a tub. Let's see if my request was good. Oh, it was. I am actually happy about this. Well, welcome to Berlin. We are here for 55 hours. Sorry if you hear water in the background. I did get a room with a tub, and I'm so happy because typically what I've learned about this hotel is the room configurations are so different. So you can get like 2 beds with a fridge, but no tub, or you can get 1 bed with a tub, but no fridge. There's so many little variations, but today, when I was checking in, I kind of jumped to the front of the line of everybody else, and I was like, do you have any rooms with a tub still available? And he said, yes. And I actually lucked up. I have a room with 1 bed, no split. That's not a king size mattress, but it's 1 big mattress, and I have a tub, and I have a fridge. So check, 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 check. And I'm not far from the elevator, so love that for me. It is raining here, so the day 1 plans are very slight. The crew is meeting at 6:15 this evening for dinner at a Chinese restaurant, so I will be joining them for that. The flight here was very uneventful. Flight-wise, there were just interesting dynamics with the crew. You don't always all get along. You still have to work together. You still have a job to do. Everything gets done, but it just be a little, there's some this, there's some that, but I don't care because we are done. We are here. And I actually had some pleasant passengers. They were like really pleased. They were like, oh, you know, what's your name? I'm like, Brandon. So then, you know, as I was coming through for other stuff, like, thank you, Brandon, da da da. And that was really nice. Like, we like those moments. I am going to get all settled in. I've already started running the bath. I have my Epsom salt. It looked like a whole bag of a good time, but it's not. It's really Epsom salt. And so I'm about to go do this in there. We're gonna add a little bubble, completely decompress. I need to film a video, so I probably will do that too. Talk to y'all in a bit. All right, I'm going out to dinner with the crew. I decided to put on jeans because it's like 68 degrees.
Don't be surprised when your food comes by a robot. The plate, you put the clip on the plate, and you put the plate up there. They cook it, and one of these monsters brings it to you.
The next one will be. Is that mine at the bottom? Is it a bunch of stuff?
All right. Don't want to sit on the bed with my outside clothes. We're back from dinner. We left dinner, walked to the grocery store. Dinner was really nice. Like, oh, it was so good. One of the things I love about the restaurant is because you can order a la carte or you can eat off of their buffet, but then they also prepare like fresh food for you as well. So you can just like put whatever you want on the plate. You take it over to the pass, to the kitchen, the chef prepares it. And then when you take the plate, you can clip like your table number to it. And then this robot just brings it to your table. So that's very unique. But yes, we had a really good time at dinner, just talking, chatting, you know, building commonality. It's interesting how just talking, you learn so much about each other and people's stories and their different walks of life. Like, there were 6 of us that went, and somebody's just turning 29, somebody is 29, somebody is turning 30 in like 10 days. I'm 33. somebody else is 35, and then the next person was like 60. So like it was so interesting how all of us were like near age, and we didn't even know it like until just then. But yeah, that's that. We're now going to go chill downstairs, and I don't know if we're just gonna go to the lobby or the lobby bar for a little cocktail hour. Everyone is not. Sometimes when I say stuff like this, I don't want y'all to get the impression that everybody is drinking, because sometimes nobody is drinking, but cocktail hour is cocktail hour. I just need to get my life together, and I want to take off these shoes. It was raining on our way back, so I want to swap from these shoes to something a little bit more comfortable, aka my slides. And I did want to film a video and put that out, but yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen, because that's gonna take like 12 minutes of my time, and I don't feel like, oh my god, I just sat on the bed in these outside clothes. We're gonna hang out. I know our purser has Uno because he always travels with Uno. I took my Uno cards out of my bag this month because I put this card game in my bag. So I'm gonna take that downstairs as my contribution to the situation. Maybe I'll talk to you all. Maybe this might be good night until tomorrow morning. Good morning, you all. So day 2, well, it's day 3 of our trip, but it's day 2 here in Berlin. Today is a lost day. I have the full day, 24 hours here in Berlin. Last night was really fun with the crew. We sat downstairs probably until a little past midnight, having cocktails. Like I said, some drink, some don't drink. But having drinks, we were playing card games. We played the game I brought. We played Uno. We made Uno spicy. We started adding house rules. You know, it's just a really good... Uno is a very universal game. Snacked a little bit. My good old Cheez-Its that slept with me last night. And got up this morning. Spent a large chunk of the morning in bed working on progress notes and report cards. It's the last week of school. The school year's almost over. And I'm trying to be done with everything before tomorrow, the last day of school. Like, I want to be done. Check my name off the list. Mr. Readus has fulfilled all of his duties and requirements. Have a great summer. Like, I'm so ready to be done. Then I had the bright idea of putting my breakfast in the Hot Logic, and I was like, okay, I'll go work out, 45 minutes, an hour later, come back, I'll have breakfast. Guess who plugged up the Hot Logic but didn't put the breakfast in it? Came back, I've taken a shower, I'm feeling great, No breakfast is cooked. So now I'm just putting the breakfast in there and waiting for it to warm up, snacking on applesauce. Let me ask y'all a question. Comment below. Do you still eat applesauce? Because I had a friend that told me it was very juvenile of me to still enjoy applesauce at my big old age of 33. And I just feel like, I like apples. I like applesauce. Like, I didn't see applesauce as I could see how applesauce is perceived as a child's snack, but I don't see it that way. I like applesauce. And those like little pouches that are actually like children's snacks with the fruit puree in it? I will one of those up. I will take one of those down right now, any day. It's so compact. It's like, yes, I'm gonna enjoy this applesauce until my food is ready. And then we are going to hop on a train and head to the city. So one of my crewmates told me to let her know if I do anything today. And I messaged her. She's not responding. So what am I about to do? Go knock on her door. And before y'all get in my comments, yes, we have this type of relationship. It would be cool if she's in here knocked out for me to interrupt her rest. She didn't come downstairs after dinner last night for drinks, so...
Hi.
You are alive.
I
I was like, let me see if she's still alive. I'm going.
You want to do something?
Yeah, I want to go
Okay.
downtown.
Okay, like to the city? What downtown?
Like Alexander Platz.
Where?
Like not all the way to Berlin, but like
Oh,
halfway.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, what time is it now? Hold on, let me look and see. I love going out with other like night owls. It is currently 2:45 and we were talking like, what time you want to go? And she was like, I kind of want to be out until like late and then come back late and go right to bed. And I was like, I love the way you think, because some people like to get up and like get their day started, well, you know, like after breakfast, 9-10 a.m. and then go out and enjoy the day, and they're like back like at the hotel before dinner, like have dinner and come back. I'm the complete opposite. I want to chill all day and then at like 4 or 5 o'clock, pop out for the day for the first time and be out until like midnight. Some people, they're like, why are you out till midnight? And I'm like, well, why are you out at 10 a.m.? But we're going to meet at 4, which gives me enough time to watch some YouTube videos. A lot of the flight attendant vloggers posted their videos from Sunday, eat my breakfast, and yeah, get ready. So
Yeah, alright. Check. I had to hit that slide out so these niggas know me. And I been in my hideout, had to pump that, get that thump back. Hello, 1-2 step, I run that, get that boom bap dumping. Make your mind step to the side and make your soul 1-2 sing like ooh. Your soul 1-2 sing. Ooh, ooh, I've been rolling, ain't no holding back. I own me for them years of pushing music over a dollar. Now my present make them holler, so it's time for that cha-ching. And I've been moving.
Wait, give me so that you can be like, I climb these steps.
I think it's going to be 75 steps. You ready? All right, here we go. 8, 9, 10. Oh my God, I can't, it's too many.
Yeah, alright. Check. I had to hit that slide out so these niggas know me. And I been in my hideout, had to pump that, get that thump back. Hello, 1-2 step, I run that, get that boom bap dumping. Make your mind step to the side and make your soul 1-2 sing like ooh. Ooh, make your soul 1-2 sing. Ooh, ooh, I've been rolling, ain't no holding back. I own me for them years of pushing music over a dollar. Now my present make them holler, so it's time for that cha-ching. And I've been moving, baby, on the move. And I've been grooving lately, off of you. On me, I'm floating on the beat.
How are you in Germany getting recognized by people from where? What was the reference?
Brooklyn.
Like what in Brooklyn? Did you?
I do comedy in Brooklyn, so.
And you never invited me?
What do you mean?
Oh my gosh, I'm flying around with famous people and they're just acting very like.
This area has been in my dreams before.
Really?
That's
Mine
how,
too.
like,
Yeah.
But it wasn't a scary dream. It was actually strangely comforting.
So I don't know if I would consider it a nightmare, but I did have a dream once where I was walking down this road and it never ended. Like I never got to the end. So I don't know how long I was asleep, but in the dream, it felt like over an hour I was just walking. This was also around the time last year where that wild tiger was on the loose. I was telling her about it.
Oh.
And it was in a neighborhood near here. So we was like at any minute, the tiger could come out the bushes. All right, y'all, we have made it back to the hotel. What a day. We did everything and nothing at the same time, but we had a great time, I shall say. One of our other crew members met us out, kept hopping on the train and going all over the city, hopping on the train, going somewhere else, hopping on the train, doing the thing. So we decided to hop on the train and come back. And because it was so late, the trains were running infrequently, so it took us like an hour to get back to the hotel. I'm about to take a shower and edit the rest of the video that I want to put out 2 days ago. I'll see y'all in the morning. of our trip. Day 3 in Berlin. It feels like these layovers are so long. We have a 5 o'clock van this evening. My initial plans for the day were to get up. I was gonna hop on the bikes because this hotel has bikes that you can just check out and use. And I was gonna ride to the horses, see the horses. I know the fruit trees are not producing fruit yet. We gotta wait a couple of more weeks. But I was gonna go see the horses, and then I was gonna ride to Aldi's. You know, I'm in Germany. I should go to Aldi's, or a grocery store in general. I wanted to go to a real grocery store and do some shopping. Y'all, why did they say somebody stole the bike? I think 2 are broken down, and someone stole the other one. Who stole the bikes? So yeah, because the Aldi's is like a 10-minute ride on the bike, but if you try to walk it, it's like 40 minutes. So the only other option would be like doing a ride share, and I just don't want to do that. I think I'm going to stay right here. All right, you all, so nothing has happened. I just remember that when I was here on May 1st, I left my camera mount. I'm referring to this thing. It's what I use to mount on windows, the mirrors in the bathroom, in my car. It's basically how I talk to y'all, and I like it because this part right here is detachable. So I can take this off when I don't want to mount my phone, but when I want to mount my regular like vlogging camera, I'm able to do it for both. And I left it here in the bathroom the last time I was here in May. So I'm gonna go downstairs and ask if they have a lost and found. It's a long shot because it's been like over a month. And usually hotels don't keep stuff longer than, like lost and found longer than 30 days. But I'm gonna give it a try. I'm gonna take this one as a reference because I know if I try to describe it with the language barriers or whatever, I probably would be not as successful. So let's see if they have it. Well, I have a rather odd question. Do you have a lost and found here?
Yes.
Okay, so last month when I was here, I left something like this in my room, and I was wondering if it was turned in.
Do you remember the date, sir? But you arrived May 1st?
Yes, I got here May 1st, and I left on May 3rd.
And do you remember your room number, sir?
I think it might have been 102.
What room are you in right now?
Today I am in 422. Hello. May I have a towel? Handtuck? All right, on the way to work, Berlin back to JFK tonight. Housekeeping never came with my other camera mount, so I guess they didn't find it. We made it to the airport. I got 2 schedule changes, so I thought everybody got the schedule changes, that our flight was delayed. Apparently they didn't, so everyone else just found out when they looked at the board. So our flight is delayed 40 minutes. Made it onto the aircraft. Our security checks are done. I found out that we were delayed the 40 minutes because they had to replace a tire and do something with some oil. And so that was already done by the time we got here. So they were like, well, let's see if we can still leave on time. If you originally said the flight is going to leave at 7:20 and then you publish a delay that says we're going to leave at 8 o'clock, can you go back and be like, psych, we're going to go back to the original time? Like, I don't know if that can actually happen, but I said we're going to try. I'm trying to clean off my jacket. I didn't tell you all that the iron, when I tried to steam my jacket, apparently the back of the iron was dirty, and so it shot out a bunch of just crud that is now all over my jacket, and it looks like things for real, if we're being honest. That's how I've been walking around with white creamy substance all over the back of my jacket. I don't think it's going to come off. I think it's going to have to be dry cleaned. I'm going to try to squeeze in a little bit of hydration before we start boarding. I am back in my original position, 3 left. Yesterday I worked over there at 3 right. Not yesterday, 2 days ago. This time I'm just going to stay at 3 left and swap the brakes. Hey!
Hello.
3 left, which means I'll be in the cabin for boarding, circulating, answering questions, problem solving, closing bins. Luckily, we never run out of bin space. Ever. I love this plane because bin space is never an issue. And then for service, I will be bottom of the meal cart. So I'll be giving out meals. Everything is laid out for every position on every flight. So there's never really any debate about who's doing what because it's based on your position. Now, if you decide to switch, that's your prerogative. But
Ladies and gentlemen, are we ready to board?
like, I had a Tide to Go pen, but I gave it to somebody on one of my other trips because she got her baby blue blazer had an ink stain in it. So I was like, here, use it all, try to get it out. And now I'm the one that needed it. I don't have it. I'm good. I can actually see. We're at a remote stand, so there's no jet bridge. We're just out in the middle of the tarmac, so they have to bus the passengers over here. So remember how when I did my June schedule video, I was saying that I didn't have the best schedule? It wasn't the worst, but it wasn't the best either. Oh, I'm gonna try to switch around some things. When I tell you I have not moved a single trip on my roster, like this is the first month I haven't been able to move any. Everybody is struggling who are trying to do schedule modifications. Oh, that might work. Hold on a minute. Lysol to the rescue. It's gonna be a little linty. That's all right. I'd rather take lint than those white stains. Am I being copyrighted for boarding music? Can somebody come lint roll me? Let's take this to the galley, this to the galley. When I'm in the cabin with passengers, I hate having to go up into my bags a lot because I don't really want them to know my bags are where they're at. Look at my charm, y'all. I didn't show you this one, but I picked up this Berlin one. Wait a minute. This Berlin one yesterday. To the galley, to the galley, to the galley. This is our onboard iPad. Galley, galley, galley. I got a whole lot going on. Hold on a minute. How do it look, y'all? Let me know. Take my badge off. Well, made it back to New York. First half of the trip is over and done. I don't know what happened, but somehow I've injured my finger, and I thought it was an ingrown nail that I couldn't get to that was causing the pain in my finger, but now I'm thinking I might have been bit by something because this whole flight my finger has swelled up. Something crazy. There was like pus coming out of it. It's very nasty. But I decided not to go to the layover hotel. Instead, I'm going to the crash pad so that I can go to urgent care. Flight was the flight. It was not the best flight at all. It was not even a good flight. But we did it. Let's just say reports will be filed. That's it. That's all. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm Brandon. I'm a guy who flies, and I will see you all the next time.
Every day goes by.